All
Welcome.
right, folks, welcome. If you're just tuning in to InsiderMX.com, we want to say hi. Welcome to the 2019 AZ Open here at Arizona Cycle Park. My name is Dano. I'll be one of your MCs all weekend, as well as my sidekick, my better half, Chris Fancers. What's up, dude?
I'll be your sidekick. Yeah, went live on InsiderMX.com for that live feed, so you folks in the pits, let all your friends and family know that they can tune in, watch all the racing live, free all weekend. All motos, all live.
And tune in to 90.1 on your FM dial. You can listen to us live, gacking it up here in the announcer's Tower of Power. As you can see, we got some major manufacturers here supporting us this year.
Contingency, too. They're bringing
Loving
some
it.
dollars.
Loving that. I got Dunlop here, Fly Racing, Suzuki, Honda, Team Green Kawasaki. Me and one of the head honchos were sharing a quesadilla here this afternoon. We were over there chatting it up for a minute. But right now we got Schoolboy in staging right now. Looks like 12 to 16 BC. We got some fast kids in this.
29 riders. And one of my buddies, his son, 12 years old, it's first year on the 125. Hit a growth spurt, outgrew that 85, so I had to move to the 125. So this is his first race out here at ACP. Matty Wood was out here a couple weeks ago trying to get some track time in, get used to the track. Of course, today is a little bit different than it was a few weeks ago, but
I want to know, was Matty laying the wood down?
yes, he was.
Okay, well, we'll see what the little 12-year-old Tyke's got out here at ACP.
We're all counting on you, Matty.
What number is he?
100.
Number 100. Not Mike Brown. It's Matthew Wood out of Laverne, California. Some sponsors: Total Performance, MX University, Fly Racing, and Dunlop Tires. As well as YouTube sensation, the 19 on the JMC bike, Brandon B-Ray, taking over YouTube, man. The guy's going to have his own TV show here pretty soon. Good to see B-Ray out of Fremont, California, all the way here. I think this is B-Ray and Poppy's second time racing. I think B-Ray was on Little Bikes last time he was here. So good to see Brandon B-Ray. Got the JMC performance.
This should be fun to watch. Remember, Julian, he ripped on those little bikes. And he was a jet ski kid, just did moto for fun.
That's right, out of Lake Havasu, Arizona. We kept butchering his name, and his mom came up and just slapped me upside the head with my microphone and said, "Here it is, Dano," but I still can't get it right. How do you say that correctly?
I say it, Julian.
Bomber. All right, he's laying the bomb down
Like Barnett.
here. The Bomber. Okay, got it. Julian Bomber. So good to see Mr. Jetski himself out here on the 29X out of Lake Havasu, Arizona, riding the Suzuki. 13 years young for Tech 1 Racing. Bell helmets, 100%. Thor official gear. Jet room pull-in. So there he is. He does have his jet ski sponsor still. So he is riding the stand-up skis, the sit-downs. But right now he's riding a RM 125.
Only jet ski reference I have is Victor Sheldon. That's the only guy I know. It came from the
The
jet ski.
Slasher. Victor, the Slasher Sheldon. What about Chris McCluggage?
Victor
That
was
was
the only one I knew.
Victor? I know some jet ski guys. I don't know, because my old Cycle News days, I had to go to World Finals in Havasu every year.
Must have been rough.
It was very rough. All right, I hear some starting up, so we're going to do the sight lap. Then we're going to kick off the national anthem, and then we're going right into racing. Moto 1, here we go.
right, sight laps every moto. Sight lap here for moto number 1 underway. Once they get back into the gate, we'll do the national anthem.
All right, sight flag is, or checker flag is out, not sight flag. So we got the boys coming in. They're going to get back into staging. We're going right into Moto 1. There's B-Ray right there, folks. The 19 by Tate Briggs out of California. So, folks, if you're tuning in at home and you look in the background, see all the rain ruts, that's how much rain we got. We had to pump a ton of water out. And behind us, we got a pond basically going. We're doing a water ski demo show a little later on. Taylor Muto brought his jet ski. He's going to do some 360s, maybe a backflip for us. But look at this stacked gate, man. You want to go over, want to run down these guys one more time? So we got the Schoolboy 12 to 16 BC in staging. Let's get the national anthem going, and then we'll run through and see what we got going on here. Fellas? How's everybody eardrums right now?
That was beautiful, Dano. I didn't know you had pipes like that.
Your pipes are calling. Here we go. Schoolboy 1 out on the track right now. Terrence Phillips out of Bloomfield, New Mexico on a KTM, 17 years young. Look for him on the 19X bike. We got Brandon B-Ray out of Fremont, California on the 19 Husky. Hakan, the 21 bike. Julian Bomber on the 29X. Eric Welch, the 34 bike. Luke Kamikaze, the 36 out of Sun Valley, California. 44, Justin Aragaki, the 53 of Connor DeGraff, the 72 of Lawson Dye, the 94 of Tyler Natalie, and then the 99 of Jesse Jacobson. We got the 100, your buddy Matthew. I'm laying the wood down. And then the 122 of Jake D. Carpenter, the 126 of Kyle Allison, and the 135 of Josh Briggs. Who do you got?
I got the 991 of Brock Henry, the 734 of Dayton Briggs, 712 Blake Gardner, the 711 of Max Volan, 599 Caleb Adams, the 411 of Zebediah Brimhall, the 316X Evan Stice, 316 Ty Freehill, 224 Dakota Bender, the 222 of Connor Stiers, 220 Brian Bovington, the 210 of Dimitri Prustos, 186 Grayson Fair, the 142 of Sage Lewis, and I believe we're just getting ready here. Riders getting checked off. The 32nd board should be going up.
They're doing the countdown right now. Here we go. This is the one I'm super excited for. The Schoolboy 12 to 16 BC. These kids are fast. This is your future. And here we go, folks. Who's it going to be going into that first turn? Is it going to be a Husky, a Honda, a Kawasaki, a Suzuki, a KTM? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll find out right now. Stretching it out. I'm watching the screen, so this is what I got. It looks like it's a KTM of Maximus Volan.
No.
KTM 1-3.
Dropping to second, maybe third. Oh, into first now, doing the step up.
A 186.
He's in the lead, 53.
That is
hole shot.
Grayson Fair out of Louisiana on a KTM, 14 years young.
Connor DeGraff, I believe, had that hole shot on the 53 KTM. And
Maximus Volan going into that second spot. Chris, you got two factory KTM riders right here. Well, especially one. And you can see that bike. Look at Maximus, outside momentum. Chris, talk about that.
I like that line that Volan had going smooth up number 7. He was barely off the ground. He kept that power going and was able to get around the 53 of Connor around the outside on top of the ski jump.
Just sneaking into our shot there was Brandon B-Ray in that fourth spot right there. Looking good on that JMC Husqvarna. But right here, the Red Bull athlete, the 711, always open. Maximus Volan laying the hammer down here on lap number 1, coming through the 10 Commandments.
Here we go. On the live feed, you'll see the live scoring here, live timing.
Playing it safe on that first lap, choosing the double all the way through. Here comes Maximus Volan on our start-finish line right here at Arizona Cycle Park.
He has already opened up a sizable lead over B-Ray now in second, it looks like.
Looks like B-Ray snuck into that number 2 spot.
Yep.
Maximus getting that triple up. Now let's watch this kid right here. His line choices are amazing. He keeps the momentum up, always flowing, outside, inside, but just keeping the flow on.
Yeah, I remember last year just watching his lines was fun because he wasn't taking the traditional necessarily fast line, but he would take the smooth line.
There is Brandon B-Ray in that second spot on that Husqvarna, making that new ride of his look good with his O'Neill-backed JMC Husqvarna
Here we get a good
chainsaw.
look on the live feed of how sandy that section is leading up and how rutted it is. And now they're just trying to go from one smooth side to the next.
Now, Brandon and Maximus are buddies back in Fremont. They ride together. They share the same tracks. Livermore. Oh, there's a couple. Have you been up there? Have you ever ridden up there? They got some awesome tracks up there.
All right,
there's Super Flagger, folks, right there. If you're tuning in, I'm getting his autograph this weekend.
He cheers if you're in first place or last place. He'll be there to give you that motivation if you need it late in the moto.
Brandon B-Ray coming up right by the announcer's tower of power right here. Listen to them. Boy, they're stretching the throttle cables out on these bikes.
Yeah, B-Ray almost 3 seconds behind. It is almost 4 seconds behind our leader, Bolin.
That's Sage Lewis on the 143 or 142 bike. Right in front of him is Julian Bummer.
Right now, I think we're looking at the battle for third here between DeGraff and Fair. And Freehill starting to clip onto these guys. Doing that big uphill triple is key to main. If you want to try and make up time, it's easy to lose time just to double up on it.
Speaking of double up on, I'm watching the top.
We got a yellow flag up on top here before number 8. I'm not sure if maybe B-Ray, DeGraff.
No, they're still out.
Okay.
That's the 411, I think. Yeah.
411 of Zebediah.
Oh, went down
on
again.
Top. After 7, before number 8. Here we go. Bolin coming through the 10 commandments, leading up to jump number 10. He's been pretty conservative through there. Not really taking many risks.
Look at who's laying down the wood right now. The 19 bike's coming in hot, getting that lap time. Wow, we got to get a lap time count of what B-Ray has.
It was almost 4 seconds last time around to see if he made up any time here once timing and scoring has a chance to catch up.
Now, I wonder what would happen. These two come together. I mean, obviously, they're good bros. They ride together a lot. They trust each other. So I would say I imagine there's some good, not bar banging, but it'd be a good battle.
First moto, I can't see too much aggressive riding, especially between buddies. If Bolin leaves the door open, I'm sure Ray will blindly go through it, but I don't think he's going to force the issue.
Coming out of 6 on the downhill, stretching the throttle cables out.
Yeah,
KTM versus Husky.
Ray made up 3 seconds on that last lap.
Wow. Coming down the slingshot ski jump of number 8. Volin probably heard him there and just picked up the pace again, it looks like.
Yeah, did you see that on the live feed here, how Bolin all the way to our right side, his left side for that smooth, while B-Ray was staying a little more towards the middle, probably a little rougher. Bolin finding those smooth lines early in this open championship.
Moto 1. Yeah.
Yeah, Bolin just doubling through, being conservative through those 10 commandments. And here we go. Looks like it's the battle for a third place, the podium spot here between the 53 of DeGraff and the 734 of Briggs.
Yeah, Briggs. Dayton Briggs out of Riverside, California. This is my buddy's son, too. Riding for LaughingLizards.com.
Here he goes around the outside. Briggs makes the pass on DeGraff, moving into third place.
Acherby's Bell Racing, Cylinder Works, Engine-Eyes, Factory Backing, Hot Cams, Maxima, Pro Filter, ODI, Vertex, and O'Neill Gear. Briggs making that nice spot for that third place.
I don't know. Briggs hasn't been able to really break free yet from DeGraff. Here we go. Back to our leader, M. Volan. Max.
There's that line you're talking about, Vancers, right there.
Going around the outside. Now it looks like the 734 of Briggs is starting to pull away from the 53 of DeGraff. Briggs in solid third place, and we got Volan taking the white flag. Last lap for race number 1, Schoolboy 1. Race number 2 should be in staging, and remember, you got 2 divisions. Race number 2, then race number 3 will be. Race number 3 should be down on deck. Race number 3 being 65cc 10 to 11 limited. 65cc 10 to 11 limited. Race number 3. Start making your way down. You're on deck for staging. Yeah, Brandon Ray made a charge there. Was able to get under 2 seconds, but Volan, I think, just decided to drop the hammer. Right now, timing and scoring shows Volan 5.8 second lead after this last lap. So it looks like Volan's going to be the Moto winner here, just barring something disastrous happening with Ray and Briggs rounding out the podium. There we go. Volan going from the right side to the left side, coming down number 8, the big ski jump. Oh, front end was pushing there, coming up into number 9. Good look at Super Flagger. Now we got. On the live stream, it looks like it's the white bike. Can't tell who the numbers are. But we got the checkered out for Max Volan taking Moto 1 win, race number 1, Schoolboy 1. Max Volan heading to the podium. Have a conversation with you, Dano.
I think it's wow. Team Fremont in the house there. Hey, Austin, we got to figure the speaker out right here. All right, I'm just going to talk soft. Throw that on there. Maximus, how did it feel to battle with your buddy there? Well, not even really. You guys were just kind of riding out there. Looked like Fremont hanging out.
Being a completely fresh start, it was hard to beat those guys. I had 10th gate pick. I was a little bit outside than I would like, and I got the jump, and I banged elbows with whoever was right next to me. Was able to sweep around the outside, come into the corner 4th, and then got into the lead that first lap, put down a solid next 2 laps, and kind of rode her home.
Well, you know, it's riding. I love watching you ride. Your style. You're keeping the momentum up on the outside. Way to win Moto 1. You got people you want to thank?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to thank the KTM Red Bull Trail Designs team. My dad, my mechanic grandpa, Nature's Bakery, Renthal, Acura Pipes, Acherby's, Dunlop, Scott Goggles, Hope, and everyone else. Thank you.
Dude, you were going so fast, you blew your graphics off here, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, Maximus Volan, this won't be the last time up here. Round of applause for that dude.
Here we go. Sight lap for race number 2, the 65cc 7 to 9 limited. We've got 2 divisions, so we're going to run down here. Division number 1, we got the 5X of Gage Dunham out of Golden, Colorado. The 5 of Ryan Jaramillo out of Los Lunas, New Mexico. The number 12 of Callan Toland out of Orangevale, California. The 13 of Jackson Curry out of Almagrado, New Mexico. The 37 of Alex Nelson, Stanfield, Arizona. Ethan Steinquich, number 40 out of Encino, New Mexico. The 41 of Jake Willis, Carlsbad, New Mexico. 55, Ryder Dorigo out of Corona, California. The number 66 of Travis Lawrence, San Martin, California. The 83 of Crosby Toland out of Orangevale, California. Number 84, Will Robinson from Byron, California. The 113 of Finn Shaw, Westminster, Colorado. The 116 of Colton Story out of Cataldo, Idaho. The 125 of Cohen Spania out of Laverne, California. The 129 of Chase Wiley out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. The 129X of Gage Brown out of Cypress, Texas. 205, Brox Gundy, Oak Hills, California. The 224 of Amari Arnold out of Murrieta, California. The 265 of Cole Trenkle out of Columbia Falls, Montana. The 618 of Caden Yazzie out of Gallup, New Mexico. The 619 of Mela Herrick out of Thornton, Colorado. The 911 of Tygan Andrews of Little Lytle, Texas. And the 925 of Luciano Tessin out of Brentwood, California. Coming in Division number 2 is the double zeros of Caden Philhart out of San Bernardino, California. Number 2, Gavin Moon out of Brea, California. 14, Brandon Eade out of Temecula, California. Number 18, Peyton Smith out of Queen Creek, Arizona. Number 19, Kason Curry out of Almagrado, New Mexico. 27, Vincent Way out of Murrieta, California. 39 of Aiden Zing, Murrieta, California. The 54 of Forrest Ziganti out of Gaberville, California. The 94 of Cash Bollinger out of Meridian, Idaho. The 99, Chance Clark, Cypress, Texas. The 110 of Chase Gray, Anaheim, California. The 125X of Marcus Trujillo out of Amarillo, Texas. The 134, Deegan Miller, Parker, Colorado. The 147 of Miguel Angel Zamudio out of Hermosillo, Mexico. The 247 of Easton Thays out of Helena, Montana. The 305 of Elliot Bosher, Cornelius, Oregon. The 323 of Reese Seba, the Hesperia, California. 351 of Logan Connolly, Gilbert, Arizona. The 525 of Cole Blecka out of Fruta, Colorado. The 710 of Brody Moss out of Glendale, Arizona. The 777 of Matthew Cruz of Riverside, California. And the 881 of Cameron Bradley out of Kingman, Arizona. We've got 23 entries in in Division 1, 22 entries in Division 2. So what's that give us? 45 riders. 45, and they're going to have to whittle it down to 41 after the LCQ running through Moto 10 today, and then the last Moto will be the LCQ from these two divisions.
You lost me at hello. Honestly, man, there is this stacked field for race 2. Full gate here, looking like. Is this where we got the Flying Finch in this one?
No, he's not in this one.
Well, way to go, Maximus Volin, breaking in the KTM. Like I said, Chris, he was going so fast he literally blew his graphics off his bike. Honestly, that kid is a whipper, ripper, snapper. So here we go. 65cc 7-9 Limited Division 1.
All right, Division 1 off of the gate.
Whole shot, the 30. Oh, no.
Is it the 679? Or 619, maybe?
And the 37 of Alex Nelson taking over the number 1 spot. The 41 bike of Jake Will is out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. 10 years old, man, on a Yamaha.
That's a good-sized little double. I don't know if these little bikes have the power to get over that little gap. It's hard to see on the live feed here on InsiderMX.com, but seeing it live, coming through those rollers beforehand, you got to be on the gas to hit that double. It's a good-sized double.
Well, especially these little 16-inch, 12-inch wheels, and the leader goes down. That was a 37 of Alex Nelson out of Stanfield, Arizona. He's got some laps around this place, Chris Vansers.
You know, I don't think I could put Stanfield out on a map.
I don't know either. Oh, look at him. He's turned around.
Yeah. You see how sandy is there. He probably just
look at that.
Try to get into a rut, and it just washed his front end out.
Just went from hero to zero right there. But you know what? There's lots of motos, right? These are qualifiers. We're getting them in. There's
Yep.
the instant replay.
Yep. Instant replay on that live feed.
So Bomber's in this one too.
No, that's still the previous. They haven't come to complete a lap yet.
That's right. We haven't had them come all the way around here. Here we go. Our leader, the 41. That is Jake Wills out of Carlsbad, New Mexico, riding for Yamaha.
He's riding those 10 Commandments like I would. The George Washingtons.
Bouncing around. Look at the ruts for these kids, man.
Here we go. 47 in the lead.
41.
I'm sorry, 41 in the lead. Jake Willis.
What you talk about, Willis?
His middle name is what you talk about.
Well, that's what he's doing out here, showing the number 5.
Ryan Jaramillo sitting in second place.
Wow. Another New Mexico kid. These guys must be buddies.
Must be Buckaloo proteges coming from New Mexico.
This guy's so fast, he's got a mohawk. American flag swing arm. Ryan Germano sponsors mom and dad is what he put down. That's right, buddy. Way to go. Making number 5 is alive, Chris Vancers.
Yeah, I think Jaramillo, he seems to be a little bit quicker right now, taking maybe some smarter lines than Willis, maybe some quicker lines. Was about a 4-second lead after the I was at 5X in second place. Dunham. That's Gage Dunham, or not Gage Dunham. It's Gage Dunham on the 5X, and then in third place is number 5, Jaramillo.
How about it, man? These guys are getting the hucklebuck down here, going through the 10 Commandments. I mean, think about it, Vancers. For these guys to go through, they can't make the double, and they're just taking it, feeling it, just on their 65 cc's. These two right here, the 129, that is Chase Wiley out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I saw the number 5. I wasn't sure if that was Dunham or Jaramillo. Having some issues coming up around the finish, but certainly closed the gap there for third and fourth to come up on his rear tire.
Well, it looks like Chase Wiley got passed by the 66 bike of Travis Lawrence, making a quick pass here up by the finish line. This is race number 2, 65cc 7 in 9 limited Division 1 and Division 2. All right, we got our screen here going blank. All right, we're back in action here. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties. Our main TV went out, but we got it back up and running. The 41, Chris Vancers. Who is that kid? He's still out in front on that Yamaha. Looks like he's got
Jake
a covered up Yamaha there.
All right. White flag is out for Willis on race number 2. We're going to have continue race number 2 with Division 2 on this next gate drop. Willis last lap around had a 5.7-second lead. We'll see once timing and scoring catches up if he's been able to extend that as he's coming up into some of the lappers. So had a few practices earlier this morning, and now race number 2. You can see those braking bumps coming down the hills, the acceleration bumps as we're heading up. I don't know, from this camera angle, it looked like Dunham had the momentum. He's coming up on Willis here, but I think it's just the camera angle's playing tricks. Willis still in control. Dunham on the 5X, still in the same shot. He might have a chance here. Coming through those 10 commandments is going to be kind of who can go the slowest, the fastest, rolling these 10 jumps. We'll see who's been putting in the practice at the pump track as they come through these 10 commandments. It's Dunham super close right now. They're just trying to soak those up, get it to the ground. Dunham trying to make his way to the inside before number 10, but it's Willis able to keep the lead. Dunham just misses it. It's Willis grabbing that win. Dano, we got Mr. Willis heading your way.
Pop that lid off, dude. Woo! How about it, man? Tell me about that battle, all down to the wire.
Yeah, I kept making mistakes, so he kept catching me, and it was a good battle.
What'd you think of the 10 Commandments? Do you think you can get a double-double going through there?
It's kind of hard because all the ruts are crossed right before it.
So what's the toughest part of the track out here?
Probably the downhill, because if you case it, you're going into this big pothole.
All right, man. Well, you're riding a Yamaha. You got some people you want to thank?
My mom and dad, Team Saki, SBR, Michael Metals, Mika Metals, 60, Moto C, O'Neill, and everybody else. Thank you.
Right on, man. Well, that was going to be awesome. We got more bar banging action. Chris Fancers, back up to you.
All right, that was Division 1 here, the 65cc 7 to 9. We got Division 2 coming up, and they'll be heading out for their sight lap shortly. Race number 3 should be down in staging. Race 3 is 65cc 10 to 11 limited. Race number 4, start making your way down the track. Race 4 is 51cc 4 to 6 limited. Race 5, this is your first call. 51cc 7 to 8 limited. So race 5, start getting ready. You're going to be making your way down here in a little bit. So race 2, Division 2 for 65cc 7 to 9. Again, here we go on the replay on the live feed showing how close that last lap pass was. By a Nobby. Quick look back there, see how far that gap was, but he got the win. All right, again, so for the 65cc 7 to 9 limited class, we have 2 divisions. After our 10 motos today, we'll run an LCQ to round out the gate for the final 2 motos for the weekend.
Wow, man. I was down on the podium talking to the little 41 ripper there. The winner. That was Jake Wills, man. What a battle he had. I mean, on the last lap, it came down to it. He almost got past there right at the finish. Chris Vancers, this is already, we got 2 good motos in already. Battle shaping up. And we're only day 1 of this 4-day amazing AZ Open adventure.
Day 1, 2 and or 1.5 motos in. We got to finish up here Division 2 for race 2. Had so many kids in this class, we had to split it up and then have to run an LCQ later to fill out the remaining gates.
Look at Homie the Clown right here. Down there with the rainbow. Homie the Clown.
He don't play that.
Never mess around.
He don't play that.
You don't play that. Homie, there he is right there. Homie the Clown, folks. If you're tuning in at home.
Coming live in Technicolor.
Let's talk about that. How many kids are in this class?
We had 45. 23 entries in Division 1, 22 entries in Division 2.
This is great. Our future of superstars showing up here. Here we go, folks. Wow,
Number
look at that
14.
inside. Looks like it's going to be a Husqvarna.
27.
Oh,
I've seen that number before out front.
Definitely have.
That's the 27 of Vincent Way grabbing that hole shot when everyone was getting on the binders. He held it on a little bit longer. Nick Way coming under fire from the 525 of Cole Blecka.
You just said a funny. You just said Nick Way coming under fire. Vincent Way. Yes,
Nick?
you did. You said
Vincent
Nick.
Way.
Vincent, the local yokel of California. Look at this right here. Drag race up the hill. Is that a Cobra or a Husky?
Mr. Blecka is on a KTM.
Vincent
Oh,
Way's bike.
Vincent Way. That's a Husky. Oh, Cole making a mistake as he was trying to go around the outside leading up to number 9. Allows Vincent to inch out a little bit further.
Cole and Vincent, both answer athletes. Cole Blecka out of Colorado, KTM, 10 years young, riding for Asterisk, Dunlop, 100%, 6D, Pro Taper, Motion Pro, and FMF. Just to name a few sponsors. Here we go, 10 Commandments, getting it. Two.
Now look at this.
Two.
The kids in Division 1 all rolled. Vincent Cole were doubling through from the get-go.
And I was talking with the 41 bike, and he was saying it's super ruddy in between there, so that's why they weren't doubling.
Cole coming up the inside.
Vincent leaving the door open, but does he get him? He gets it back.
See, going around to the inside of that left turn puts you on the outside leading up to number 1. Vincent able to make that drag race to that turn before number 1 and hold off Cole, but I don't think Cole's finished yet.
At this age, Chris Vancers, do you think these guys get tired?
No.
Not at all, huh?
No.
They even breaking a sweat.
Again, I think Cole and Vincent here doubling through the 10 Commandments. I think it's going to be a battle between these guys come second and third motos for that overall.
Speaking of that, look at Vincent Way's style, man. He's got some good style. Wonder where he learned that from.
Probably YouTube.
Like every other kid. Here we go. Cole's got some fast lines through the back section here. Coming down the skyscraper ski jump. Watch Cole here. Does he go right through the middle? No, he sticks to the right side.
Yeah, Cole went outside last time and had a few mistakes going around the outside. Lost some time, but was able to make it up. So sticking to the inside this time, coming up to number 9. He's a lot closer to Vincent. Heading back to the last part of the top part of Arizona Cycle Park before making the drop back down into the 10 Commandments.
Blecka. Cole Blecka.
Cool little manual over there, some of the bumps there. For those watching on the live feed.
Dude, they are stretching the throttle cables out on those 65s, old T2.
Yeah, it was about half a second last lap around. I think it's going to be about the same. Oh, Blecka finding an inside line coming up to the finish.
He wants it bad right now. Look at
last time Vincent was able to.
Oh, Vincent making a huge mistake.
His rear wheel stepped out on him a little bit, opening it up for Blecka side by side.
Oh, almost landing on each other, Chris.
On
I'm sorry.
the binders. I think Vincent, if he had held it on, we'd have been looking at a pickup pass there.
So Blecka taking over that number 1 spot on the KTM, going for it. I mean, there was no holes barred there. They were changing plastic. Hey, here's my KTM plastic. Give me some of your Husqvarna
That's an
plastic.
interesting section because coming in off of the finish line, you're heading into a left turn. If you go to the inside, you're going to be on the outside coming into jump number 1, where Vincent was able to kind of make that drag race and hold the inside into jump number 1. This time around, Vincent making a little bit of mistake. His bike jumping out on him, just was just enough for Blecka to make the pass around the outside over number 1 and then into the lead.
But Blekas can't let up on this because Vincent Way is still hot on his toes. You know, we talked about this in the race before. I mean, these guys got what? Little 12-inch wheels. They're hitting braking bumps out there that are huge, Chris Vansers. You got some laps around this place, you know.
We call them braking bumps. They'd probably call them like a rhythm section heading into a corner.
They're scrubbing off of them. Now Vincent Way catching back up.
But remember, 3-moto format, you think these kids at this young of an age, all they want to do is go out, ride fast, and win. Does race management come into play in the first moto of like, okay, I'm in second, keep it steady, got 2 more motos to go, don't throw it away in the first moto, but you're certainly not going to win it all in the first moto. Kind of like you can't win the championship at A1, but you can certainly lose it. And we got those Brent Downey Safety Foundation lights on number 7. It looks like the number 39, Aiden Zig out of Marietta, down on jump number 7. And you get a good look on this live feed here. You get a good sense of all those ruts. And that's landing on top into a sand section where that's constantly changing lap after lap. All right, back to our leaders now. Looks like Blecka and Way doubling up number 3 there. And
whoa, hitting that big double.
And making it to the inside. Vincent being forced to go down the outside. Might be losing a little bit more time there. Now what's Blecka going to do? He's got 2 riders. Both take the inside-outside. This will probably help Way out as it'll slow down Blecka a little bit and help Way get back onto that rear wheel. Blecka taking that Max Volan line up number 7, the far right, nice and smooth.
Vincent trying some moves out there too, coming through the pack. Now listen, notice they tried some different lines. Blecka was all the way to the right coming down that downhill this time, Chris Vancer.
Yep, trying to find that smooth line for these little wheels. Go ahead. Blecka and Way dropping back down now into the 10 Commandments. Both of them able to double-double. The white flag is out. Last lap for Blecka, our leader in race 2, Division 2, the 65cc 7-9 limited. Race 3 is on the line, 65cc 10-11 limited. Race 4 should be in staging, the 51cc 4-6 limited. Race 5 should be making your way down to staging. Race 5 is 51cc 7-8 limited. And race 6, this is your first call, race number 6, Mini Senior 2.
Leader going down. Check it out. He was coming on a lapper and just locked elbows with him, and it hit his front brake, put him right over the bars, man. Vincent Way capitalizing on that, Chris Vancers.
Here we go, the replay on the live feed. It looks like he got tangled up with the number 18. Ooh. Number 18 of Peyton Smith.
Boy, he slammed hard, man.
It almost looked like Blecka moved into him. I mean, Peyton moved over a little bit, but Blecka looked like he took a hard right into Smith's elbow. And the beneficiary right now is Mr. Vincent Way. See if Blecko's able to get up, stay in the top numbers here so he doesn't have to go to that LCQ later this afternoon for this overcrowded class of 65cc 7 to 9-year-olds. Vincent Way making his way through the 10 commandments. 2 jumps at a time, head up to number 10. Checkered flag is out. Vincent Way coming through the finish. Dano, here he comes.
Oh, man. All right, I'm down here on the podium. Vincent Way, man. That kid right there helped you, right? Number 18, buddy. Congratulations on that win.
Thank you. I got the whole shot, and then he passed me back, and then he crashed on the lapper, and then I got the win.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels great.
We got 4 days total, 3 more days. Tell me about some of the people that got here today.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, sister, Answer, Arma, Huska, AO, Power Sports, Buffy Motor Crew, Pro Taper, Scott, Answer, and everybody else.
You're struggling with the feedback here, huh? Because it takes like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, it's good to see you. Tell your mom she's got to get here. When's she coming out?
Huh?
When's your mom coming out?
What? Oh, I don't think she's coming.
Well, she's got a dodgeball tournament Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy. Good job. Here, take your hat, your lifeguard hat. Have fun, man. All right, back to you in the announcer's tower of power.
All right, we got race number 3 out on the track for their sight lap. That's 65cc 10 to 11 limited. Race number 4, you should be down in staging, 51cc 4 to 6 limited. And race number 5, head on down. You're on deck, 51cc 7 to 8 limited. But now on the track, race number 3, 65cc 10 to 11 limited. We got the number 2Y. Why? Because Tristan Andrade out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. The 13 of Lane Redding out of Galt, California. The 017 of Cash Lundenberg out of Lewiston, Idaho. The 44 of Dannon Reed out of Saratoga Springs, Utah. 55, Parker Miller out of Draper, Utah. 60, Luke Carnes, Brighton, Colorado. The 67 of Jesse Furtado out of Placerville, California. The 67X, Ryland Brown, Sacramento, California. The 74, Luke Lundenberg, Lewiston, Idaho. The 81 of Oliver Weitzel, Kalispell, Montana. The 107 of Cash Nitzel, Star, Idaho. The 108 of Andrew Scholes, Rancho Cucamonga, California. The 150, Landon Bartol, Oak Hills, California. The 244, Connor Calnan out of Granada Hills, California. The 312, Braden Cloud out of Andrews, Texas. 15 of Jackson Heim out of Surprise, Arizona. 603, Holster Snyder of Grass Valley, California. The 609 of Colton Shell out of New River, Arizona. The 628 of Liam Newland out of Anchorage, Alaska. And rounding out this 20-entry class is the 715 of Low Lord out of Placerville, California. So we're wrapping up sight lap here for race number 3. Making their way back to the start gate.
You know, it's funny. I like how Richard in the meeting this morning was saying they give you, 2-minute AMA, and you see a dad in there like trying to wave. Hold on, and he made sure. Richard said, "We're not going to hold the gate if you got to turn your GoPro on." That's what the dad was doing, was turning the kid's GoPro on. He's like, "Hold on, hold on." All right, here we go, Chris Vancers. Gate is going to drop. This is your 65cc 10 to 11 limited. Vancers, who is it?
The kid out front.
It is a kid on a Cobra.
Is it 67? I think it's either, 67. It's Jesse Furtado on the Cobra.
Yep, that's him.
Because that does not look like the Husky of the 67X of Ryland Brown. Those guys airing out that double before heading up to number 5. So these are the 10 to 11-year-olds. We just got done with watching the 7 to 9.
So 1 year older or 2 years younger, I should say. These kids, I can already tell on the parade lap, the sight lap, they were already doubling in on the 10 Commandments. But let's see what this kid's got right here on the Cobra, factory Cobra that is. Number 9 heading up the hill. Who's that hot in tow in that second spot? Is he on a Husky?
We'll have to wait to have him come back down into the 10 Commandments so you can get a good look on the number there of the rider in second place.
Ten Commandments are on right here. 67 coming in, hot in tow. Coming by the announcer's Tower of Power.
Jesse Furtado.
Look, that is the 44 bike.
The 44 of Dan and Reed out of Saratoga Springs on the KTM in second place. There was a good look there of how much those bikes were dancing around as they into the corner before jump number 1 with all those braking bumps, trying to find the smooth line so they just don't get beat up lap after lap after lap. And you think this early, race number 3, it'd be a little smoother, but no. We had 18 practices earlier today. Even though they went out and did some track prep, tried to smooth things over, it's still rough there, especially for these little bikes.
On our screen just showing was the number 60 bike of Luke Carnes. Luke Carnes out of Binghamton, Colorado, riding that KTM, 11 years young of age.
Yeah, it looks like number 13, Lane Redding, just got by him, heading up to number 3.
Lane Redding out of Gat, California on a Husky. Lamson Motorsports. Check this sponsors out here. 11 years young. Pizza. Lamson Motorsports. Pizza. Bell. Mom and Dad. Grandma. Guts. X-Brand. NorCal Motorsports. Engine. No Toil. Fast House.
Did you say one of his sponsors is pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
I want to support that sponsor.
I know.
I can support that sponsor.
Lane Redding out of Gat, California on the 13 bike. Got some style. That kid definitely has, I love, even this fashion, He likes the stripe thing. Look at this. 3-way battle royale shaping up.
Yeah, there's pretty much only 2 lines coming into the bottom of number 8, inside or outside. If you're going outside, you better stay on it or you can be losing time because it's the longer way around, but might be smoother. Looks like we got the 603. Holster Snyder. Oh, looks like into the 10 Commandments. Someone got a little Whiskey Thrall trying to hit that first double or maybe just wash the front end out. That's the 81, Oliver Weitzel. Got a good look there of the number 515, Jackson Heim. Under pressure from, was that 108? Andrew Schultz.
May the shots be with you. Hey, remember when I think of 108, who do you think of? Split Fire PC, Dean Wilson.
Is that his number?
That was his number back when he was on 250Fs.
I remember thinking, who's this Dean Wilson kid? Why does he sound so funny when he's on the podium?
I think he's great, dude. He's so good for the sport. Speaking of the sport right here, the 244 coming through hard here. Look at this. That is Connor Kalna out of Granada Hills, California on a Husqvarna. So Connor running that Fox back dirt digits, fast lane, motor, fuels, Garrett, and custom trailers out there representing for Cali. Check this kid on the outside coming down the ski jump. Oh!
Into the soft stuff, but is able to, if that were me, one wheel would have gone left, one wheel would have gone right, and I would have been down the hill.
Oh, he just went down, speaking of that. Let's see if he can pop up.
There it is.
108. Andrew Schultz, Rancho Cucamonga, California. Riding for Three Bros Racing, Bad Jack Packing, RJR, ODI Thor, NPG MX Training, Pro Circuit Beast, Moto, Rad Custom Graphics, DT1, Mika Metals, and rounding out at it is X Brand Goggles.
It's pronounced Mika. I can never remember. Mika. Like Meeka, Mika. We got a battle here with the number 55 of Miller and the 813. Or is it the 108? No. 515 of Heim. And just like that, Miller on the inside leading up to number 3 grabs the position.
Well, check this out. Jackson Heim out of Surprise, Arizona on a Cobra, riding for Cycle Gear, 10th guy, Mom and Dad, Tour Racing, and Maverick Machines. He's got some cool sponsors, man.
Yeah. Speaking of Top Gun 2.
All these kids got some major sponsors, man. Chris, did we get you a Ezra t-shirt yet? Okay. You did get one. All right. Vancer's photo on there. I love that. Right here on the Cobra, the 515. Oh, rider down, the 609. Colton Chanel out of New River, Arizona, 10 years young. Riding for Moto City, Answer, 100%, Dunlop, Pro Taper, 2 Ghost Graphics, a Chirby's, Engine Ice, and Liat. Come on, buddy. Lift that motorcycle, you tough guy. Colton's so tough he goes to Mexico just to drink the water.
We got the white flag out for our leader, Furtado. Dano's going to head out there, meet the winner of this moto. At this point, our leader, Mr. Furtado, leading the way. Cobra out there with another possible race win as long as Furtado here keeps it on 2 wheels. that live feed got a great shot of jump number 7 leading up, how sandy is, those back tires skipping around, and then right into those rutted section up to the sand on top. Number 8 coming back down and seeing those little Cobra wheels trying to get over those braking bumps. Then back up the uphill triple number 9. Last time on the top part of the track here at Arizona Cycle Park for Mr. Furtado before he makes that drop back down into the 10 Commandments. Furtado making short work of those 10 Commandments. Jumping 5 times through. T2's got the checkers out, and it's the Cobra of Jesse Furtado taking Moto 1 win of 65cc 10 to 11 limited. Dano, that fist-pumping kid making his way to you.
All right, Jesse down here on the podium. I don't know what's cooler, you winning that moto or those cool Hawaiian graphics, buddy. What's cooler?
Winning the race.
That's right, man. So tell me about it. What's your Cobra doing to you?
Well, it's giving me that power to get off the start and just get through the race.
So you got the good start. You got out in front, said peace out.
Pretty much, yeah.
You got some people you want to thank?
Yeah. I'd like to thank O'Neill, 60 Element, Moto E, NorCal Cobra Team, Blaine Stump Trucking Company, SNS, Dunlop, CP Racing Team, Corky, and everybody else. Thank you.
How about your dentist? Because you got some cool braces.
Yeah, also to him.
And
Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa, my uncle.
and your dentist for some new rubber bands.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right there, Jesse. Good job, man. I want a macadamia nut with that Hawaiian background, okay?
All right. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. We need Landon Bartol to registration, please. The number 150 of Landon Bartol. Please make your way to registration. The ladies need to see you for some administrative work here. Landon Bartol, please make your way to administration. And while Landon's making his way to registration, we have race 4 out on the track for their sighting lap. That's the 51cc 4 to 6 limited. Race 5 should be in staging. The 51cc 7 to 8 limited. Race 6, make your way down. You're on deck. It's the Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14. And race 7, this is your first call, 250B limited for race 7. So right now we got the 51cc 4 to 6 limited on their sighting lap, and that's the number 04 of Jaden Smart out of Berry Creek, California. The number 4 of Cade Nightingale out of Mounds, Oklahoma. The 15 of Craven Earl, Paris, California. The 15X of McKay Behringer of Bay City, Michigan. The 18 of Sawyer Gleck out of Alpine, Wyoming. 24 of Aiden Steinbrecker out of Orangevale, California. 25, Bodie Bradford out of Midland, Texas. 25X, Donovan Way out of Murrieta, California. The 48 of Deegan Sigmail. Sorry about that, Deegan. Lake Elsinore, California. The 61 of Alan Scott, Onalaska, Texas. The 216 of Jedediah Shade, Corona, California. The 241 of Kane Harrington out of Antioch, California. The 365 of Hawkins Campbell at Temecula, California. The 510 of Brantley Burse out of LaPorte, Texas. 513 of Eli Herrick out of Thornton, Colorado. And then Reese Wiley out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We got 17 entries here for race number 4, 51cc 4 to 6 limited. Sighting lap is wrapping up. They're making the way back to the starting gate, and we'll drop the gate and get race 4 underway here momentarily.
In Moto, when I first started with Ricky 20 years ago, cycling was not really that big a part of it. Well, my thought firstly with the e-bike, I just thought, okay, well, it's like an electric bike. It's just gonna go, you put it on and it does all the work for you. And people need to know it's an assist. And that's where they've got that balance so right, where it doesn't just take away the joy of training and riding mountain bike and doing trails and having fun. It's honestly just assisting you when you need it. Our main focus is on moto, but we need the cardio training to balance the moto. Well, when you're riding moto, your heart rate's sky high. Now, to balance it, we need something, you're not way out of your zone, you're actually improving your fitness, but getting a balance in your training. And that's where the e-bike fits. So for sure, for a moto guy, it's hands down the way to go.
All right. Deegan Sugamelli out there on the 48 bike. Mom just came over. So, see, folks, it does work. Mom came over, slapped me with my microphone, says, hey, it's Sugamelli. All right, bozo? I was like, you got it. No worries here. All right, let's see where Deegan is at. Your leader right now, the 24 bike, that is Eden Steinbrecher out of Orangeville, California. Orangevale. It's Aiden. See, I'm getting corrected left and right. Whole shot, the 24 bike, Aiden Steinbrecher. Hot in tow in that number 2 spot with a Troy Lee gear is the 25 bike of Bode Bradford out of Midland, Texas on a Cobra, 7 years young of age. Dude, right now these little 10-inch wheels going through these knee-deep ruts. These kids got to be stressing out about it. This is the 51cc 4-6 Limited. Your leader going up the uphill, the 24, the 25, hot in tow. And trying to see who that is in the 3rd spot. So here's your future. How do you say that one, Chris Vancers?
Number 25?
Number 25.
Bodie Bradford.
Bodie Bradford.
Pull the cord, Bodie.
You and your 1980 references, man.
That was early.
We got a bunch of kids here, okay? They don't know that stuff.
Utah, get me 2.
Yeah, that one's coming up later. All right, here we are, right here. We got coming up on number 9, the triple step up. Choosing the double up. Oh, Chris, you can see kind of the rocks popping out a little bit here. You know how that section gets very sandy in that back section. Rocks start popping up here and there, but you know we got it. We got them dialed in over here. You know, I think, folks, there's Super Flagger, folks. If you're tuning in right now, I want to welcome you to InsiderMX.com. We just had some Super Flagger on the screen. So you got 61 right here. That is Alan Scott out of Texas riding for Mad Moto. And there's your leader, folks, the 24. Coming through. Eden Steinbrecher. Hayden. Aiden or I'm going to let you figure that one out, Chris Vancer. You're the smart one. I'm just the good-looking one. I got a face for radio, buddy.
I'm the brains behind the.
Yeah, you're the brains. I'm the bronze.
That's Mr. Steinbrecher.
That's Mr. Steinbrecher to you, okay? Got some excited parents out there. Love seeing that, cheering on their kids, their friends, kids. Whoa, the 24 just got the wet noodle neck. Did you see that? Looked like Kyle Cunningham out there.
Steinbrecher was almost Stein Looper.
Folks, the cool thing is when you go home, you can tune in and watch this. You'll see all this stuff now. You'll be able to see your kids racing. Whoa, got the Hucklebuck on the 24 bike again, man. This kid's holding on like a...
Yeah, that soft dirt up there, that transitioning the sand is can easily grab these little wheels and pull them one way or the other.
Well, that's what I was saying. 10-inch wheels out there with knee-deep ruts. It's brutal. All right, what are we cheering on? What are we hearing? Oh, poor guys.
Here we go on the live feed here. Little guy trying to pick up his bike. There's some cold fit mentality right there.
There's some cold fit.
He throws that leg over the bike.
Help him
Troy
out.
is
Look
out
at
there to
Austin
help
White
him out.
getting down there and dirty. Him and his new hiking boots. He's helping out.
Who's that, number 4?
Whoa,
Cade
the
Nightingale?
number 3 and the 49. Or 48, excuse me.
The 48 of Deegan Sugamelli.
Oh, that's our kid.
Yeah, Deegan. Making the live feed, but not in the best way.
Say the last name.
Deegan Sugamelli, just the way it's spelled.
Sugamelli. Come on, Sugamelli. Get up and going, man. We got to get you. There he is. He's back up on it. Here's your leader coming around.
The 24 of Aiden
Oh, no, we got to
Steinbrecher.
switch. The 25 bike is now in the lead, I think. Is that Bradford out in front? I think Bodie Bradford might have took over that number 1 spot.
If he does, he has a heck of a lead, as it looks like Steinbrecher here is all alone.
Here's Troy going to work. Troy's been running around all day out here.
Oh, uh-oh. Don't take out the banners. Don't take out the banners. Good job, Troy.
All right, so I think the 24 bike is your leader, your current leader right now. We're going to wait to see what the transponder says when they come by here the next time around.
You can hear all the parents down in the mechanics area. And then up on the fence line here cheering these little kids on. This is a big track for these little bikes. Some of them are getting around really quick, and those who are getting around, much respect. This is a tough track. Here we go, number 7. Asking for a little help. That's a tough spot there. Soft dirt, short legs, tall bike. Our flagger there about to get a mouthful of roost. Just how whooped out leading up to number 7. Left side smooth, right side full of ruts. We got the white flag coming out here, Dano. And is the 24 Steinbrecher in the lead on that Cobra. One lap to go. Come around that whole shot sign is Mr. Steinbrecher. Making the turn heading up to number 3, which he'll be doubling up on. All right, just about to wrap up here. Race number 4, the 51cc 4-6 limited. Race number 5 in the gate, 51cc 7-8 limited. Race number 6 in staging, mini senior 2, 12-14. Race number 7, you should be making your way down, getting ready. 250cc B limited. Race number 7. We got T2 here, waiting to throw out that checker. As we got Mr. Steinbrecher coming through the 10 Commandments. Steinbrecher is getting past that lapper. Mr. Steinbrecher, Dano, he is making his way to the podium, the number 24.
All right. Take that helmet off, dude. Will Hahn, what's up? Wow, man. I tell you what, buddy. Looking good out there. Hey, I saw you like rubberneck. Literally, you almost looped out. You landed, and your neck looked like Kyle Cunningham out there. How's it going?
Good.
Tell me about that start.
It was good. My start was good, and I'm just happy I got the whole shot.
Well, you look good out there, the Fox gear. Tell us who got you here, pal.
My mom, my dad, Pro-Tape 460, God, Cobra bikes, 100%, lucid gloves,
Look on your back fender.
Donut tires, Roos, the Dino, and that's it.
Hey, you know what's funny? The kid before you had braces. I told him, you need to thank your dentist, too.
Okay,
Good job, man.
thank you.
That's awesome. Chris Vanson's back to you.
Back to me and back to the track. We got the sight lap here for race number 5, the 51cc 7-8 limited. 30 entries in this one, Dano. Let's run them down. It's the 00 of Caden Philhart out of San Bernardino, California. The 5 of Gage Dunham in Golden, Colorado. The number 8 of Kellen Kerrigan out of Parker, Colorado. The 8X of Jason Cercetes out of Concord, California. The 13 of Jackson Curry, Alamogordo, New Mexico. I'm going to get that one. The 15 of Wesley Sawyer, Mesa, Arizona. 19 of Kason Curry out of Alamogordo, New Mexico. The 22 Alex Campitelli out of Valley Springs, California. The 40 of Ethan Sienkiewicz out of Encino, New Mexico. The 47 of Jagger Hand out of Coors Gold, California. 58 of Hannah Jameson out of Henderson, Colorado. The 65 of Aria Hawkins out of Barstow, California. The 94 of Zachariah Loudenberg out of Ignacio, Colorado. The 99, Chance Clark, Cypress, Texas. The 125 of Cohen Spania, Laverne, California. The 125X of Marcus Trujillo out of Amarillo, Texas. The 129X, Gage Brown of Cypress, Texas. The 129, Chase Wiley out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Deegan Miller, the 134 out of Parker, Colorado. The 205, Bronx Grundy out of Oak Hills, California. The 237, Brighton Cisneros out of Surprise, Arizona. The 265 of Cole Tranquil out of Columbia Falls, Montana. The 305 of Elliot Brauscher out of Cornelius, Oregon. 351 of Logan Connolly, Gilbert, Arizona. The 505 of DiMaggio Tessin out of Brentwood, California. The 618 of Caden Yazzie, Gallup, New Mexico. 710 of Brody Moss, Glendale, Arizona. 777 of Matthew Cruz, Riverside, California. The 911 of Tygan Andrews, Lytle, Texas. And the 999 of Kaysen Avakian out of Glendale, Arizona. So wrapping up sight lap of number 5, getting ready to drop the gate. Race number 6 should be in staging now. The Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14. Race 7, start making your way down. The 250cc B Limited. Race number 8, this is your first call. Race 8 is 250cc limited, C-Class Limited. So we got race 7, 250B Limited, and race number 8, 250C Limited. Our starter is getting the riders checked off before they put up the 30-second board. Hear those dads lifting those rear fenders, winding out these little 51cc machines, throw off any dirt that might be accumulated. Gate is down. Race to the hole shot. Looks like it might be the 710. I think 710 overshot. It came in a little hot. I couldn't see who tucked around the inside. Got a couple guys down just at the top of the turn number 2 there. It's at the 125. It's either Cohen Spania or Marcos Trujillo. But out front, it's the 777 of Matthew Cruz. 7's coming up. Lucky. Oh, no, he's not in front. He's making his way to the front. Looks like the number 5 of Gage Dunham there in second place. Still trying to get a number for our leader out there as we're heading up to number 5. All the rest of these riders, 30 entries in this class. Matthew Cruz, the number 777 in that fuchsia gear.
In that fluorescent Dayglow pink. Looking good. It must be our mics. We get too close. But here we go. Speaking of close, Chris, we got a little battle royale shaping up. Going to the inside, get stuffed. Oh, getting the double through there.
Yeah, Cruz had to check up a little bit coming out of the 10 Commandments, but he pulled way up there on, it's either on Gage Dunham, number 5. Our leader is way out there, still trying to get a number on who that leader is. We've just been watching the 777 and Matthew Cruz trying to make his way to the front.
Hopefully he hangs on to this thing. I want to ask him where he came up with the number 777.
Well, he's got a lot of work to do before he's going to have to talk to you. He's sitting in 3rd place right now.
Oh, all right. I'm waiting for our leaderboard to come up so I can see who's out in front.
Yeah, I believe it's the number 5, Gage Dunham, in 2nd place. And our leader so far out front, our camera can't keep up with him.
There you go.
At the 7:10 of Brody Moss.
With a name like Brody, with a last name like Moss, you must be number 1 spot right there. How about Dunham?
Gage Dunham.
The 5 bike, of Gage out of Golden, Colorado on a Cobra. He rides for the family. 100% goggles, exclusive gloves, 60 helmets, Mentor Motors, Mad Moto 7, Dream Team, and Headhunters. Yeah, exactly.
He's either finding someone jobs or he's just out there picking people off. I think it's the 125X of Trujillo starting to pull up here on Cruz. I'm not sure if anybody else was doubling through the 10 Commandments, but we got Ryder down here heading up to number 7, right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cruz getting a drive through those 10 Commandments, pulled right up next to Dunham, but Dunham able to pull away here coming off of number 10 up through the finish line, and it's still Brody Moss with a sizable lead. I think the battle for second here between Dunham and Cruz, I think Dunham's got the speed on the first half of the track, and it's going to be Cruz on the last half, especially with those 10 Commandments where he's going to, oh my God, that bike was buried.
Do you see how deep that is? That's what I mean. It's knee deep for them.
Good thing he didn't have a gripper seat, or else that would have got stuck in that rut.
Right. I mean, like I said, it's, with these 10-inch wheels.
305 of Boscher pulling up with the 125X of Trujillo. This is a battle for 3rd place now. Cruz needs to step it up. Where we thought he would be battling for Dunham, now he's protecting his 3rd place from Trujillo and Boscher.
And looking back, going for the big dub. Look at that.
Trujillo.
Oh, did he go? No, that is a lapper. Okay.
I think that was the 51.
Okay, so now we got Cruz in that 3rd spot with Dunham. Is that him right in front of him? Moss is completely checked out.
Yeah.
He's already at Goodyear right now in his hotel room.
We're not going to see Moss until you're talking to him on the podium.
Yeah.
But it's a battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right now. Dunham, Cruz, and Boscher. We'll see if we can get a good shot of Cruz going through the 10 Commandments. Here we go.
Check out this battle, Chris.
Yeah, Trujillo
Bancers.
now, I think now into the 4th spot, is able to get Pi Boscher, putting the pressure on Cruz.
Are you?
All right, here we go. Into the 10 Commandments, coming up through some lappers. As they're pumping through here, manualing through. Cruz was not able to get that drive where he was able to start the double like he did last lap, and it's the 125X of Trujillo putting the pressure on. Trujillo able to get by Cruz. 305 of Boscher now is starting to try and push his way through. Oh, Trujillo a little bit of an error looking over at Cruz. Cruz up the inside, able to take that third place back. Trujillo trying to rail around that outside. 3 wide going into the corner before number 3. And it's Boscher just trying to find the fast line around. What a drive by both Trujillo and Cruz up to number 3, and Boscher not wanting to let them go. I'm sorry. Looks like Cruz was able to string a couple corners together, starting to drop Trujillo and Boscher. White flag is out. We got the last lap. We've been focused on this battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Moss is out by almost 17 seconds. Here we go, 4 wide, heading up into number 7. Look at those bikes dancing around. Got 1 inside, 1 middle, 1 outside. Cruz went around the middle. Trujillo around the outside. A lot of speed coming down this hill. Boscher and Cruz going to the outside. Boscher around the inside. I think if Cruz can stay out front here, coming into, cutting off the nose of Cruz. I believe that was Boscher grabbing 3rd place. They're not too far off from Dunham. I think Cruz trying to go to the outside, carry around some speed, and start that double. There he goes. Cruz just doubles past. Oh, I think he almost did a 2.5 there triple. Look at that lead Cruz just had by doubling the 10 commandments. Able to get 3rd place. Battle for 3rd was great, but it was Brody Moss taking the checkers, Dano. Let's see what we missed in Brody's race.
Well, thank you there, Chris Ferris. Chris Vansons. Brody, take that lid off, bud. Let's talk. Let's bro talk, Brody. Dude, you were so far gone. They weren't even filming you. They were like watching this battle that was going on behind you. Tell me about that start.
Yeah. Got off to a good start. Just hold it on as long as I could.
Did you know what was going on behind you? There was all kinds of riffraff happening.
No, not.
You didn't even care.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Well, tell me, you got some people you want to thank?
2 Ghost Graphics, Master Linen, Shark Moto, Mom and Dad, Master Dry Cleaners, AEO, OGO, Leah, and everybody else. Thank you.
Awesome, Brody. Good job, man. How about a round of applause for Broham Brody?
All right, we got the sight lap going out for race number 6, the Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14-year-olds. They're in the gate. We need race 7, 250B Limited down in staging. Race number 8 should be making your way down there, 250C Limited. You're on deck. This will be first call for race number 9, women 12 plus. So first call for women 12 and over, race number 9.
In Moto, when I first started with Ricky 20 years ago, cycling was not really that big a part of it. Well, my thought firstly with the e-bike, I just thought, okay, well, it's like an electric bike. It's just gonna go, you put it on and it does all the work for you. And people need to know it's an assist. And that's where they've got that balance so right, where it doesn't just take away the joy of training and riding mountain bike and doing trails and having fun. It's honestly just assisting you when you need it. Our main focus is on moto, but we need the cardio training to balance the moto. Well, when you're riding moto, your heart rate's sky high. Now, to balance it, we need something, you're not way out of your zone, you're actually improving your fitness, but getting a balance in your training. And that's where the e-bike fits. So for sure, for a moto guy, it's hands down the way to go.
Thanks, Alden. We are back here for race number 6, the Mini Senior 2, 12 to 14. Only 15 entries here as they're wrapping up their parade lap, and it's the number 11 of Landon Papard out of Wasilla, Alaska, the 21 of Enzo Temmerman out of Visalia, California, the 22 of Kadeb Gonzalez out of Costa Mesa, California, 32 of Jeremiah Willoughby, Denver, Colorado, the 32X of Declan Kobka out of Gardenville, Nevada, 51, Jackson Glather of St. George, Utah. The 57, Cole Coker out of Alameda, California. The 59 of Jack Jameson out of Henderson, Colorado. 99, Cam Caveney out of Foothill Ranch, California. Nicholas Long out of Cave Creek, Arizona. The 188 of Cade Bradley out of Kingman, Arizona. The 211 of Casey Clinton at Twin Falls, Idaho. 228, Hans Soriano, Marietta, California. 511 of Dylan Blecka out of Fruita, Colorado, the 671 of Carson Milliken, the Flying Finch out of Surprise, Arizona. Here we go. Whole shot is at the 131 and the 511 battling it out, or 211.
Where is the Milliken?
And it looks like it was 511 of Dylan Blecka with the whole shot, but all of a sudden dropping down to third. Regaining second place, we got a Yamaha out front. And it's the 32 of the Jeremiah Willoughby. Denver, Colorado. He probably had to shovel his driveway to make their way down here to Arizona after their
Willoughby. Remember that Twilight episode? Twilight Zone. The Flying Finch.
I thought you said Twilight. I was like, I don't watch that series.
Yeah, I don't watch that either, man.
That's all on you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
hey, look, I got some air. Ooh.
Got a rider swapping up number 7. It's the 37 or 57 maybe of Cole Coker on a TM. That's a 3, is it?
That's a 3.7. Oh, good.
All right, we're going to get a replay here of what happened here on the live feed at InsiderMX.com. See what happened here leading up to number 7.
Oh,
His hand came off that left side.
Oh,
I think that was 11, Landon Pepard out of Wasilla, Alaska. All right, here we go. We're completing the first lap. It is the 131. No, the 32 still. 32 of Jeremiah Willoughby out in the lead. Followed by the 511, Dylan Blecka. I'm good. I'll save it for later. Oh, no. Looking sharp in that shift gear on that Yamaha. It's got the Jason Anderson look going there with the tail flapping in the breeze. A little short there off of that double. But Willoughby starting to pull away from the 511 and the 131. Dylan Blecka and Nicholas Long battling for second and third. And
And that's who I think it is the 21 of Enzo Timmerman
And coming up.
strong on that KTM Orange Brigade.
Looks like he's already made his way into third and starting to chip away. Going to make a case there to get past the 5'11 of Dylan Blecka for second. Enzo way around the outside. Drag race down, number 8.
Looking over at the 131 of Nicholas Long. Long going long on the downhill jump. Got that momentum. Look at this battle.
Enzo on the inside. Oh, looks like Long just lost that momentum as they got on top of number 9. Milliken in 8th spot. All right, wrapping up second lap here in race number 6. 32 of Willoughby has this in control. 21 of Enzo Temmerman trying to find the smooth, shallow rut. Tough to come by this late in the day. Oh, did Temmerman make it into second place, or is Blecka still holding down that second step? Enzo in second place now.
Coming up strong here.
I think we're going to have a battle for the lead here before too long.
Enzo riding for Mika Metals. His mom and dad own Mika Metals.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And DT1 filter.
DT1 filters also. Yep.
His
They
uncle owns cheaptearoffs.com.
Yeah. Pretty cool family there. They came up with Mika Metals because of Timmerman's daughter. Her name. Look at this battle.
But his son right now is the one making his way to the front. We got a battle here for the lead between the 32 of Willoughby and the 21 of Temmerman.
Don't lose them. They should be coming down the downhill. There we go. Battle right here. Wow, Timmerman still going for the double-double.
Willoughby did not let off going around the outside. He hit that first double clean, and that just helped him extend that lead where Timmerman kind of had to bounce.
Oh, leader down, Chris. 32 just tucking the front end right before the finish line, Chris Vances.
Timmerman into the lead. I don't know if that was Temmerman pushing him into a mistake. And we're going to go into replay, kind of see what happened here.
Looks like he just grabbed a little too much handful of front brake.
Trying to get into that front rut. Oh, yeah, he was starting to get off the back of the bike and lost his balance.
Look at Timmerman having to do a little bicycle boogie.
That's a little skill to go from one rut to the other.
Exactly. Did you see how deep it was?
See, that'll put the number 5'11 into second spot. Dylan Blecka into second. Temmerman now in first.
Timmerman out in front. Willoughby can hopefully hang on to that second, if not third. Meanwhile, Blanca, oh, no, that did move him. Clinton went to third. Then you got Howie Long. Willoughby into the 5th spot. So Bradley, the 188. And Carson Milliken slipping back to 9th. Our local yokel. Got style for days there, buddy.
He looks good on that bike with that, was it 7 gear?
Fox.
Or Fox?
Yeah, he's all Fox kicked out. Speaking of gear, man, we got Fly. Huge sponsor here. We got the dirt bike build off going on behind us, the Announcers Tower Power. Also, by Sunday, 10 a.m., make sure you bring all your tear-offs. You got They got lots of killer prizes they're giving out, Chris. What would you get? I know you're going for it, so are you going to want a set of gear? What are you feeling?
I might go out and spend $100 on just tear-offs. Last lap, the white flag out for Enzo. Enzo taking a look over his shoulder, gauge how much of a lead he has. It looks like, oh, missed the inside there. Giving a little bit of hope there to the number 5'11", of Dylan Blecka, but I think, wasn't sure if Clinton, yeah, it looks like Clinton is starting to come up on Blecka. We could have a battle here for second and third still. Enzo making his way down the big ski jump, number 8. And Blecka stretching that lead out over Clinton, heading down into the corner before number 9. I think this is way pretty much it's going to end is Temmerman, Blecka, Clinton. Here we go. Temmerman, last time through the 10 Commandments here. You see T2, he's got the checkers out. Enzo over number 10, making his way up to the finish line, grabbing the checkers. It's Enzo winning Moto 1 of race number 6, Dano.
Down here checking out Enzo's pickup kit from Fox, man. Looking cool. That zebra stripe helmet. All right, pal. How many hats do you have now? Like last year's, this year? You're going to get more.
I think 8.
All right. Did you use any or did you give them to the family? What'd you do with the hats?
I gave them out.
Cool, man. All right. Well, let's keep it going. So tell me about that moto. You had to work for it.
I got a decent start, and then I got into second. Then the leader crashed, and I was able to win.
Trying to think, where did the leader crash at?
Before the finish.
All right, well, you did have to work for it, so give me some peeps that got you here.
My mom, my dad, my grandpa, my mechanic Hayden, Orange Brigade, Fox, Dunlop, PNG, and everybody else.
Is this by far the coolest Fox kit you got so far?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, I dig it, dude. The helmet, too, especially.
Yeah.
Zebras are like my favorite animal.
Yeah.
He does not even listen to me. Good job, Enzo. We'll see you up here many a times.
All right, race number 7, 250B Limited out on their sight lap. Race number 8, you should be in staging. Race 8 is 250C Limited. Race number 9, you should be down in on the gate or on the on deck. Race number 9, women 12 plus. Race number 10, this is your first call, 85cc 9 to 11 Limited. Race number 10, that will be the final moto of the day. We'll move into the LCQ of the 65cc race from earlier today. Race number 2 at the LCQ after race number 10. So race number 7, the 250B Limited, we got 22 entries lining up. It's the 17 of Cameron Harris out of Thornton, Colorado. The 19 of Brandon B. Ray out of Fremont, California. The 23 of James Momberg out of Boulevard, California. 29, Casey Carmichael, Sparks, Nevada. 33 of Tristan Bratcher out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. The 55 of Dylan Cunha out of Modesto, California. 73, Teddy Weeks, Alpine, California. 88, Hunter Bratcher out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. the number 100, Emmanuel Moreno out of Lake Elsinore, California. The 101 of Gage Wilcox, Stansbury Park, Utah. The 129 of Jesse Grasso, Temecula, California. 131 of Kyle Wise, Modesto, California. 142, Sage Lewis, Destin, Florida. 256, Tyler Hartman out of Wildemar, California. 317, Grant Gaspari, Salt Lake City, Utah. The 333 of Colton Lewis out of Gilbert, Arizona. The 553 of Bryce Hammond out of Pleasanton, California. The 576 of Travis Howell, Cottage Grove, Oregon. Caleb Adams on the 599 out of Hesperia, California. 617 of Gavin Bro out of Kaysville, Utah. The 832 of Chance Hymas out of Pocatello, Idaho. And the 988 of Preston Yost, Gilbert, Arizona. So I have a feeling we're going to see some fast guys coming through here, and there are going to be some interesting lines, especially coming through the 10 Commandments. Earlier today, seeing some of these guys go double, triple, and then would triple out, or might just blitz like they were Supercross whoops or something, blitz out those last three. So stay tuned. We're going to see some great racing here in a minute once the gate drops on race number 7, 250B Limited. Oh, that sounds great. The gate is down. Race to the first turn. 55 of
All right, folks. Now we got Sidewinder practice, Sidewinder sign up at the announcer's Tower of Power. B-Ray going to town right now, folks.
Dylan Kuna, I think, grabbed that hole shot, but it was Brandon Ray stealing the lead.
On the 252 smoke. So this should be a battle royale
And the
shaping up.
832 of Chance Hymas moving into third.
You know what's funny? Like I told you, man, I've been sponsoring B-Ray for when he was on 65s, and this kid is finally coming into it being a man, and he is just showing all these factory boys what's up. Love seeing it. So, guys, if you want to sign up for the Sidewinder race, please come to the announcer's Tower of Power. That's going to be tonight, 6 p.m. sharp. Make sure you bring your pit bike and a helmet. Oh, we already have the pit bikes, guys. We're supplying it. Word on the street, factory prep.
Just bring a helmet.
Bring a helmet.
We'll put something under you to bang. Here we go, lap 1. Chance Hymas in the lead over the number 19 of Brandon Ray, B-Ray. Teddy Weeks in third.
Chance Hymas making a move where we couldn't see it. B-Ray, did you see what boys did? Chance was going 2-2 all the way through. B-Ray went 2 triple. Trying something new. Who? You?
Hyman starting to pull out a little bit of a lead.
You see that? He scraped his peg off the lip, and it spark flew.
I didn't see
that.
That
Was awesome. Yeah.
Hey, Chance, do that again.
Yeah,
next
do
lap
it
around.
again.
I want to see that.
Probably caught a couple little pebble rocks or something up top.
With all the titanium on these bikes now, any little rock hitting it's going to flint up, spark up.
All right, so the 832 and the 19 bike pulling away from the rest of the field, Chris Vancers.
Here's a good little four-way battle going with, looks like the 3 311 or 317 of Grant Gaspari leading this group around.
There's 5 of them going for it.
It's like Grant to the outside. Is that the 225 or 256? Tyler Hartman to the inside. The 73 is in there. Teddy Weeks.
Yeah, Teddy should be up front.
55. Dylan Kuna, I think, is still running in third. Oh, there's a that two-stroking B-Ray.
We're bouncing around all kinds of riders here in this InsiderMX.com. Just tuning in. Welcome, everybody. The 29 of Andrew Short.
He's not 29 anymore.
That is Casey Carmichael.
Andrew Short's not 29 anymore. I think he went to number 6 for that rally racing that he does.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Well, Casey Carmichael on the 29 Husqvarna getting some airtime right here. Wearing that Fox gear. Oh, I heard a panic rev. Chris, don't you wish you could scrub like those kids?
I got my scrub daddy at home. That's the only scrubbing I
got my
I
scrub
do.
brush at home. That gets my back. A horse comb, I call it.
All right. Who is that on that Yamaha? I think it was the 988 of Preston Yost.
Oh, rider down.
Let's
That's
see.
Casey Carmichael on the Atlas Husqvarna.
I'll just
Yeah.
live feed. We got the Insider MX live feed going on right here. We got watching the 832 Chance Hymas making his way around Arizona Cycle Park.
I got my buddy Junior tuning in at Mitsubishi Motorsports down there in Costa Mesa, California. Junior, thanks for tuning in and listening in, buddy. Miss you guys, man. Need some carne asada tacos going on here at ACP. What do you got, Chris Vancers?
Hey, just a reminder for those that were in race number 2, the 65cc, the 2 divisions. After race number 10, they're going to run their LCQ. So basically, it's going to be the 11th Moto today. After race 10, we got the LCQ from race number 2, 65cc. So we got race 7 on the track, race 8 in staging, race 9 should be down getting on deck, race 10 is your first call, and then after race 10 will be the LCQ for the 65cc.
That looks like it's a pretty rough landing right there. If you don't make it all the way up, number 6, looks like you get the hucklebuck and compressed suspension.
That's one. I wouldn't say little triple, but little
That's
because
a
there's
big
it's
step up.
not a big landing.
Right.
But you have to hit that number 5 clean
Just right.
on the gas, and then you're on the binders as you're heading up the hill so you don't blow through number 6.
Oh, rider down. That is going to be your 23. It's not Michael Jordan. That is
James Momberg, a little rut snake caught up.
yeah.
Caught
There's
up
been
and
getting a
grabbed his
few
boot.
people. What's going on with Weeks right here in that?
Getting a good
Doing the
look here.
bicycle boogie right there.
The number 100 of Manuel Moreno.
He had some style, some leg swag.
Yeah. That was 29 at Casey Carmichael coming up now. Trying to make up ground after his tip over. those ruts have a big hook coming out of it.
They sure
it's
do,
not
Chris
smooth coming
Vancers.
out of them.
Look at the ruts right there.
Trying to figure out what. Oh, a little leg swag there from Manuel.
Manuel getting Manny happy. I think that's the right line right there when you come up just a little short on that double, so that way you can set yourself up for the
Slows you
inside
down to that
corner.
inside.
All right, now
Carmichael tripling up, getting to that inside.
he got it. Yep.
Shut the
Just
door on Manuel.
Slam the screen door on him.
White flag is out. Chance Heim is just coming by the finish line. Good look there, leading up to number 5. Those ruts to choose from. Heim is making him way through smoothly, tripling up number 5. Right back down number 6 into a sandy, rutted section leading up to number 7. Yeah. Heim is building up a sizable lead here for race number 7, 250B limited class. Here we go. Heim is making the last couple doubles up on top before dropping down into the 10 commandments. Double, double, triple, double, single. Checkers are out. Chance Heim is your Moto 1 winner for race number 7, 250B limited.
All right, Chris Vancers, thank you. I don't know what's cooler, your lifeguard hat or the cowie. You got to wear that one, though. We're going to put that right here. That's what you get when you win a moto, man. How'd it feel?
Oh, it felt really good. My jump was kind of bad, and I was trying to make up positions really fast so I could, because these motos are pretty short, and try to make pass as fast as I could, and made the lead.
Did you like chasing that mullet kid out there?
Yeah, it was fun.
You know B-Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny kid.
Yeah, he is.
All right, man. Well, you got some people you want to thank?
Yeah, my mom, my dad, Monster Energy, Pro Circuit, Team Green Kawasaki, Fly Racing, Scott, Atlas, PPS, Western Power Sports, Renthal, Maxima, Dunlop, RMX, and everyone I forgot. Thank you.
You know what's funny? I was telling Chris Vancers this. I remember watching you and announcing you here at ACP and a few other spots when you're on 85s in the green. I noticed, you weren't like always up front. Well, you know what? I told him, I says, now is his time. This is where you're going to be up here a lot, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
It's on like Donkey Kong. All right, get out of here. Chris Vancers, back to you.
All right, race number 8, 250C Limited out on their parade lap. And reminder on the Moto Playground Sidewinder race tonight, sign-ups are open. Come to the registration Tower of Power. Get signed up. It's going to be at 6 o'clock tonight. You need a helmet, we'll supply the bikes. So go sign up. have some fun tonight after the motos are done. We've got race 8 parade lap going on right now. Race 9 in staging, women 12 plus. Race number 10, 85cc 9 to 11 limited. You are on deck. And then remember, after race 10, we're having the LCQ from earlier today, the 2 divisions on the 65cc race. From race number 2, we got the LCQ after race 10. So right now, though, 250C limited. We got the number 7 of Grant McClendon out of Queen Creek, Arizona. The number 8 of Arnis Pabers out of Marietta, California. The 14X of Jackson Zuck, South Lake, Texas. The 14 of Andrew Bragdon out of Bishop, California. 21 of Rusty Brewski out of Lake Elsinore, California. The 24 of Sonny Leto out of Dewey, Arizona. Rocco Morse, the number 27 from Burbank, California. 32 Chase J. Taylor out of El Cajon, California. 33X Corey Green, Security, Colorado. The 33 of Hayden Hines out of Battle Mountain, Nevada. The 55 Seth Johnson of Escondido, California. The 84 Jack Anderson, Helper, Utah. 94 Luke Bierrick out of Clay Elam, Washington. The 110 of Kyle Willis, Gilbert, Arizona. The 115 of Peyton Merritt of Bakersfield, California. The 119 of Trenton Gelgan out of Temecula, California. The 144 of Cameron Horner of Bozeman, Montana. The 147 of Preston Brown of Queen Creek, Arizona. And also from Queen Creek, the 180 of Kimball Whitmer. The 202 of Jacob Camp out of Lakeside, California. The 216 of Polini Francisco out of San Jose, California. The 257 of Jake Campy, Rimrock, Arizona. The 279 Brandon Weeks out of Alpine, California. 313 Collier Martinez, Rimrock, Arizona. 323 of Tristan Garcia, Fresno, California. The 324 of Evan Well out of Waddell, Arizona. 388 Christopher Stevens, Glendale, Arizona. 705 Walker Thomas. The 888 of Taylor Sanchez. The 962 of Talon Schwall. And making their way to the first turn first. Looks like a sizable hole shot for a Yamaha. See if we can't get a number on that leader. Looks like we got a pile up just coming out of turn number 1. Oh, the 202 and the 119. The 202 of Jacob Camp and the 119 of Trenton Gelgan. Seeing this replay of that pile up. Camp looks like he got a little bit of, someone ran over that 202 on his back. Kind of big group coming down number 8 as they head up into number 9. Look at a good shot there of the 388 of Christopher Stevens. Try and get a number here on this leader coming through the 10-pack or through the 10 commandments now. And it is the number 55, Seth Johnson, leading the first lap here of race number 8. Looks like the 84 of Jack Anderson in 4th place. Here we go, the number 388, again, of Christopher Stevens on that Yamaha. Making his way around the 24 of Mr. Leto on that KTM. 55, Seth Johnson checking out here on lap number 2, race 8, 250C limited. Stevens, number 388, starting to make his way to the front. Now we're checking in here on the number 14 and the 84 here. Number 14 of either Jackson. Yeah, looks like it's or 84 now. Jack Anderson on that KTM. Trying to make his way around the Yamaha of Andrew Bragdon. .55 Seth Johnson still out in the lead. It's got about 4 or 5 second lead. The 134 making his way through the 10 Commandments, Cedric Zember. Followed by the 270. .279 of Weeks. Here we go, the 134 of Cedric Zember on that KTM out of Marietta, California. Through the last time around, he was in 9th. I think this is the battle here for the podium spot between Anderson and Bragdon. The 144 of Horner and the 14 of Bragdon. Looks like Horner's starting to pull out that lead, going to the outside on top of number 8 before the big ski jump down. And that's the 14 on the blue Yamaha. Andrew Bragdon tiptoeing his way around the inside there, leading up to number 9. We got someone down here in the 10 Commandments here. Looks like they're just doubling in. I think that's the 14X of Jackson. Jackson Zuck. Yeah. All right, here we're going to see the replay here. What happened to Zuck as he comes into those 10 Commandments.
Looking at
looks like he just kind of one little bit too far to the right, got one tire over the side of the landing area. Here we go again on this replay.
Well, it's a little soft out there.
It's not that soft where he landed. There's the 324 of Evan Wheel, local rider out here. I just saw Zuck here out of the corner of my eye pulling off. He is out of this race.
Oh, we got a C battle. I see a C battle going on.
Yeah, that looks like the 313 of Collier Martinez putting the battle on number 14 on that Yamaha, Andrew Bragdon. So with Zuck out, Andrew's the only number 14 out there.
That's not K-Dub.
Or C. I think it's vacant for this year since Sealy already raced. 2021 will probably be 14 will probably be open. I don't know which one. Yeah, the Frenchie.
Yeah, Dylan.
Here we go. White flag is out. The 55 of Seth Johnson. Seth Johnson in the lead here at race number 8. Getting a look at Martinez there on the live feed here at InsiderMX.com, where the free live stream of racing all weekend. InsiderMX.com. .313 of Collier Martinez. Aaron out number 3, making his way around number 5. I don't blame him doubling up. That is a tough uphill triple. .313 Collier Martinez. And now it's the 55 Seth Johnson taking the checkered flag. Seth Johnson making his way to the AZ Open podium.
All right, Chris Vancers, thank you. Down here with the NCY of Seth Johnson. Throw this cool lifeguard hat. Mitch Buchanan from Baywatch. You look like him.
Thank you.
You don't even know who that is, huh? You do?
Yeah.
Baywatch, the show. All right, man. So tell me about it.
It was a good race. Got off to a good start and just ran my own race all the way to the end.
Took a little roost. Got rid of it, and you said, hey, no more Stone Spray Sandwich. Checking out.
Yep.
Got some people you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my dad, my trainer Dusty, Moto Loans, NCY, Allegiance, Dragon, Enzo, everybody else.
Where are you getting Dragon eyewear from?
My trainer, he knows somebody there, so he gives me.
That's cool. I'm glad to see they're still making Moto goggles.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, congratulations. Good job. We'll see you again, okay? Take it easy. Chris Vancers, back to you.
Race number 9 on the track for the sight lap is women 12 years old and older. Race 10, you should be down in staging. Race 10, 85cc, 9 to 11 limited.
In Moto, when I first started with Ricky 20 years ago, cycling was not really that big a part of it. Well, my thought firstly with the e-bike, I just thought, okay, well, it's like an electric bike. It's just gonna go, you put it on and it does all the work for you. And people need to know it's an assist. And that's where they've got that balance so right, where it doesn't just take away the joy of training and riding mountain bike and doing trails and having fun. It's honestly just assisting you when you need it. Our main focus is on moto, but we need the cardio training to balance the moto. Well, when you're riding moto, your heart rate's sky high. Now, to balance it, we need something, you're not way out of your zone, you're actually improving your fitness, but getting a balance in your training. And that's where the e-bike fits. So for sure, for a moto guy, it's hands down the way to go.
All right, folks. Sidewinder signups are getting signed up over here at the Announcers Tower of Power. Come up here 6 p.m. We got the rest. Just bring your helmet and a pair of gloves. Right, Chris Vancers?
That wouldn't hurt.
So we got Killebrew in here. All right. Good to see her back on a dirt cycle.
It's been a while since I've seen her on a bike, but I'm calling her for the whole shot.
Boy, look where she's lined up, too. She's got by her own area code over there.
She knows this track. She always seems to get the whole shot. She may not be in race shape for lack of riding, but she's going to get the whole shot. Oh, she had it. She left the door open. Number 50, Viviana Contreras.
Switch bikes, Donna. She
We got
was
the
a
50.
Yamaha girl last year. This year, she's on the KTM, the Orange
Viviana
Pumpkin.
Contreras, 80, Carrie Killebrew. The 193 of Kylie Leeds. The 325 of Mandy Naranjo. The 444 of Sierra Brown. And the 712 of Jenna Jansen here in the 12-plus women's class.
Do not mess with number 50. She will snap your arm. Definitely, anybody want to give her an arm wrestle? I guarantee you she will smoke you. All right, folks, listen up. We need our 65cc LCQ down in staging. I just got a call from the man upstairs. He said, get me my 65 LCQs down in staging right now.
Yeah, these are the kids in the 65cc 7 to 9 limited. You have your LCQ race. You should be down in staging right now. You don't want to miss your last chance qualifier and miss your chance to make the final 2 motos here at the AZ Open. Tell you who's not missing much is Viviana Contreras out in the lead.
Gone.
Dropping down here, Carrie Killebrew.
Now, would you
number
arm
80.
wrestle Viviana? Chris Vancers, would you arm wrestle her? She would smoke you. She would snap your wrist like a little twig.
The Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz could smoke me in arm wrestling.
All right, green flag. So she's got 1 lap in the books. Looks like she's got her Rick Johnson Team USA bell helmet on.
Yeah, we just need a little bit flatter top and a little flatter visor sticking out the top there.
Oh, that's that new Fast House helmet from Bell. Speaking of gear, I want to thank Rusty and his lovely wife for always coming out supporting ACP, their backyard, setting up an amazing facility for the kids. Get over there, build your moto tracks. Also, they got a little VIP section for the family. You can come in, chill out in some chairs, recline, kind of enjoy it here over at Arizona Cycle Park. I want to thank Donnie from the pit. Good seeing him. Chad from Moto Box.
.712 of Jenna Jansen out of Vail, Arizona, on that Honda 150. And then our leader here, number 50, Viviana Contreras. Wildemar. Don't they have that telescope up in Wildemar? Oh, I think there's some observatory up there. Looks like we got the 65cc LCQ kids get down there and staging, sorting themselves out. So, again, if you're race number 2 and you have to go to LCQ, make your way down to staging right now. You only got a few more laps here from race number 9. Race number 10 should be lining up. Race number 10, 85cc, 9 to 11. Should be getting your gate picks. got these girls spread out over the Arizona Cycle Park National Track right now, all kind of running their own race. Contreras busting out that uphill triple, Carrie Killebrew there on her Husky two-stroke. Good to see her back out here riding again. There we go. The leader up number 9 is Carrie Killebrew, and second making her way down number 8. Contreras opening up that lead. There we go. The 444, Sierra Brown. Hesperus, Colorado. Look at her sponsor, Speedin Motorsports and 4B Industries. Contreras making that two-stroke sing coming around the finish line here. We got all the windows open here in the Tower of Power, so we got all the smells and sounds of motocross here in Arizona, the 2019 AZ Open. Yellow flag here for Contreras. Looks like Troy is trying to help out. Wasn't sure if that was Jenna Jansen on the Honda or maybe Mandy Naranjo. But it's Contreras, Viviana Contreras in the lead handily here. I just saw the 712 of Jenna Jansen come around the finish line, so it was probably the Honda of Mandy Naranjo having issues there in the corner before number 3. If you're tuning into the InsiderMX.com live feed, getting a look here of Carrie Killebrew coming down number 8, coming around a lap. The 325 of Mandy Naranjo on that Honda. Now we're getting a good look here at Viviana Contreras entering in the 10 Commandments. Making those doubles look smooth. And we got the white flag out for Viviana Contreras here for race number 9, women 12 plus. Viviana launching the uphill triple, number 3. check out that InsiderMX.com live feed. Viviana coming down number 8. That bike is bouncing under her, but you see her upper body is staying nice and calm and steady. That KTM working well underneath her. She's making her way around on this last lap of race number 9. Viviana coming through the 10 Commandments. T2 has the checkers out waiting for her. Hey, Dano, Viviana grabbing the checkers here. She's heading your way.
All right, I'm down here on the podium. Miss Viviana, throw this cool. So tell me about the helmet.
Oh, it's a day in the dirt fast house helmet.
Did you go this year?
Oh, yeah, I went.
Tell me about the weather.
Oh, it was cool. Yeah, we didn't have practice on Thursday, but on Saturday and Sunday, it was prime.
So what did you guys do? I mean, obviously everyone parties there except you, but like what were they doing?
It's just like a Grand Prix style. Everybody's out there having fun. There's a bunch of team races, and everybody's enjoying it.
Did you meet any celebrities or anything?
Vicky Golden, maybe.
She's super cool. All right. So tell me about that race.
Yeah, I just got off to a good start, and then I was just trying to hold my lines and not crash, not make any mistakes.
I like the little Tijuana tail whip over the finish line jump there.
Oh, yeah, almost came down.
All right, you got some people you want to thank? No, you actually really whipped it good.
Did I?
Yeah. So you got some people you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, and all my friends and Fast House, Bell, ASV, Rock Oil, everybody else that supports me. I appreciate it. Thank you. ODI, ASV, everyone.
Awesome. Good job, girl. I'll see you again this weekend. Like the C cover.
All right, race number 10. 85cc 9 to 11 limited on the track. You need the 65cc LCQ racers down on the gate. Down in staging. The 65 LCQ racers, you need to be down in staging. That'll be our last race of the evening. And then race number 10 here, 85cc 9 to 11 limited. We got the double zeros of Joaquin Ulster out of Napa, California. Number 5, Ryan Jaramillo out of Los Nunez, New Mexico. The 5X of Caden Alford out of Midland, Texas. The 10 of Alvin Hillan out of Visalia, California. The 017 of Cash Lundeberg out of Lewiston, Idaho. 18 of Jake Cirker out of South Lake, Texas. 70 is Zacharias Gayton out of Marysville, California. The 37 of Alex Nelson, Stanfield, Arizona. The 55 of Parker Miller out of Draper, Utah. The number 58 of Daniel Kelly, Bloomfield, New Mexico. Number 60, Luke Carnes out of Brighton, Colorado. 62, Kalena Humphrey, Huntington Beach, California. 65 of Ryder Bednar out of Chandler, Arizona. The 74 of Luke Lundenberg out of Lewiston, Idaho. 81, Oliver Wetzel out of Kalispell, Montana. The 105 of Franklin Bosher out of Cornelius, Oregon. The 108, Andrew Scholes out of Rancho Cucamonga. 164, Frank Robinson of Byron, California. Number 240 of Wyatt Harrington out of Antioch, California. The 247 of Easton Thays out of Helena, Montana. 343 of Cole Timbo, Calamasa, California. The 447 of Michael Hill, Kuna, Idaho. The 603 of Holster Snyder at Grass Valley, California. The 926 Everett Clark out of Lehigh, Utah. There's 24 entries in this one, Dano.
A lot of fast kids in there. I was just talking to Mr. Humphrey himself, Kehlani's dad, down there. Crazy how they're from Huntington Beach, California, styling and profiling on the 62 Husky team, riding for Husky Varna Motorcycles, BTO, FMF, Dunlop. So there's some fast kids in here. Excited to see this class. This is your 85 CT 9 to 11 limited race number 10. Chris, what else do we got after this?
We have the 65cc LCQ. Remember earlier today we had race number 2, 2 divisions. Jeremy Carpenter, we need you to come up to the Tower of Power. Head up to registration. Jeremy Carpenter, you are being requested. Your presence is needed, Jeremy Carpenter.
The 108 of
Look at
Andrew
T1 regulating down there.
He was
He's shooing
regulating.
everyone off. Get off that starting line. Parents back.
So I met this kid, Andrew Schultz, in the Ryan Villapoto Cup. And he come up to me. He's like, "Hey, Dano, what's up?" Like, talking to me. And I'm like, he's got his helmet and goggles on. I don't even know who he. And then I finally dawned on me. And he's like, "Yeah, remember I met you at Ryan Villapoto Cup." So he's the 108 at a Rancho Cucamonga, California. Here he goes. Told me he's fresh off being hurt. There he is right there, 108. So who
Back
takes
in
the whole
back.
shot?
Looks like the 164. Frank Robinson.
Robinson, as in Styles Robinson or Billy Robinson?
As in Cuckoo Kachu, Mrs. Robinson.
Cuckoo Michu. Whoa, going for the double. That's HB Bad Boy, the 62.
That takes some guts in traffic.
It did.
Doing a double like that, or not everyone's doing it.
Kaylana getting that, showing where HB's all about. Putting that surfboard down in that barrel of a wave right there. So we got the 108 on screen right now. That is Schultz. Then we got the 30 bike just with the front number plate. That is Zachary's Gaten. And then the 247, that is not Tyler Evans. That is Easton Thays.
So someone get the Zacharias some electrical tape. He can do up those side panels.
We got to do that. You're at an AMA Pro race. It's time to get numbers, buddy. Okay, here we go. TM out in front is what it is, I think. Is that Alvin Halan?
It's no number 10.
Yep.
Alvin Halan out of Visalia.
Halan.
He's on that TM.
Where is Simon and Theodore is what I want to know. Alvin's been on the podium a bunch of times. TMs are fast. I think the 85cc, they got a good bike. Oh, look at this battle royale. Oh, stalled it. Pump started it. Got it going.
Everett Clark there getting gobbled up by one of those inside ruts. And it's the number 18. Jack Sicker out of South Lake, Texas. There's the 65 of Bednar. A local Chandler, Arizona rider.
Bancer's talking about that sand section in number 6. How loamy is it up there? I know you've been up there before shooting photos. Is it more like a beach sand or what?
It's a heavy sand, but you're coming up this hill, and then you're on the brakes to try and make the inside, and then the outside is pretty loamy. But then you're coming down number 6, and you're into like acceleration bumps, and then you're right into braking bumps. So that's a tiring corner. So you're holding that bike up the whole time. You're trying to come around number 6. It's a heavy sand up there, but it doesn't form the lines. It just gets pushed out further and further and further.
So when they're diving up there, I see them going to the inside. So I imagine the berm's just pushing out. So does it just keep getting deeper and deeper back there?
Doesn't get
Like
deeper.
push back, I mean?
The exit will start to merge, where if you go the outside and inside line, that the exit coming out will start to merge. So where the inside might be look shorter, you're actually going out further, whereas the outside you might be able to hold momentum longer. But the thing is, if you're going up there with another rider, those two exits will start to merge,
And then they come together.
One of you is going to have to. It's a game of chicken at that point.
Well, we just saw a shot of old Frank Robinson on his KTM looking good out there. Robinson on the 164 in that second spot.
Number 108, right here in front of the Tower of Power here. Gotten a little cannywampus. Looks like we got a battle here between 7th and 8th, the Sucker and Gayton.
I heard Luke Karn's mom out there cheering on her boy, riding for Urban Solids Construction, DCS Development, Fox Vortex Race Tech, Sun Enterprises, Bell, EK Chains. So good to see Luke Karn's mom out there screaming and yelling for her boy. From Colorado. You know they had to shovel their way out of there. They're probably loving this weather. You know that, Vancers? Here we go. Your leader coming through. Alvin hitting the Simon, looking for the Theodore. Coming right up to the announcer's Tower of Power, hitting the berm, railing it. Boy, Answer's got some really good kids this year. How about that one, Vancers?
It's that Nick Way influence.
So right now our 65 cc's should be down there and staging. This is our LCQ, Chris Vancers.
LCQ in the gate. They'll be doing a sight lap. Only a couple more laps left here of race number 10, 85cc 9 to 11 limited. 343 of Cole Timbo on screen here, battling it out with the 343. Cole Timbo here in the lead in front of, I'm trying to get a number on that white bike, 62. Kalana Humphrey.
Yeah, Huntington Beach finest right there, man. Styling and profiling on that Husqvarna.
Oh, to the inside. Does he have the momentum? Oh, he made that pass look easy. White flag is out for Alvin. Dano's going to go meet his favorite chipmunk after one more lap. half a lap left here for the number 10 bike on the TM, Alvin Hillen out of Visalia, California. Another Mika Metals rider. You see the ripples, those bumps coming down number 8. Short run up this year, number 9. If I remember right, last year as that turn was pushed further out, you get a better run up to number 9, making it more difficult for these kids, for these bigger bikes to hit the uphill triple, especially from the inside. Number 5, Ryan Jaramillo, just making his way past the tower here. Alex Nelson coming through, getting their white flag. Oh no, looks like Alvin had a little bit of an error there. Coming into the 10 Commandments, was able to get the bike fired up again, or at least righted. It looks over his shoulder. I don't know if he has a bike issue or he just had a mistake and couldn't get through those 10 Commandments. So he's just chilling on his way, grab those checkered flags, and he's going to make his way to the podium. Dano, here he comes. Check and see if he had a bike issue.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chris Vancers. TM sounded good up here. Pop that lid off, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. How you been, man? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you since RV Cup, right? Yeah, bruh. All right, so tell me about Papa.
What? My grandpa, pretty much.
All right, peel that lid off. Come on. Hey, this kid's trying to give you a thumbs up. All right, let's get your AZ open. Now you look like a surfer, dude. So tell me about that race, Alvin.
It was good. Got the whole shot and then just checked out.
How's the bike running?
Perfect.
You love the TM, don't you?
Yep.
Super fast.
Yep.
Got some peeps you want to thank?
Mom, Dad, Interactive Mortgage, NorCal, Lasardi Motorsports, SJVC, Mika Metals, OGs, DT1 Air Filter, and everybody else.
Everybody else. He said it. Good job, man. Nice work, pal. I'll see you again up here. I know that.
All right, here we go. The sight lap here for the LCQ for race number 2. If you recall, they raced earlier today. They had 2 divisions. Just reminder for tomorrow, pro practice is at 7:30. Motos will start at 8 o'clock. You will get a sight lap. No regular practice tomorrow, but except for the pros. Pro practice 7:30, motos start at 8, and we're going to start with race number 11 as the first race of the day, Open B Limited. So set your alarm, folks. We got the sight lap here for the 65cc 7-9 Limited LCQ race. They'll get a good look here of how the track is shaped up, broken down, rutted up. Then back to the gates, start their LCQ. right, sight lap complete here for the LCQ. Getting the riders back in the gates. Get this drop. Wrap it up today. Day one in the books. Remember, tonight, 6 p.m., the Moto Playground Sidewinder. Bring a helmet. We'll supply the bikes.
All right, guys, don't forget Sidewinder practice or Sidewinder sign up here at the Announcers Tower of Power. Coming up 6 p.m. Just bring your helmet. What's up, dude? Can I help you?
Hey, you
I'll
kids.
get in the hood.
Hey, you kids down in that hole. Yeah, you in the red shirt. Number 40, black sweatshirt. Yeah, I see you. You guys got to get out of that hole. Got to stay up behind the fence line or on the road down into the track.
They're going for the fly. They're going for the tear off.
And stay off my lawn.
Here we go.
Some LCQ action.
Whoa, Larry Loop out. Look at that kid's mohawk. Last moto of the day for these dudes on their 12-inch wheels. I tell you what, Vancers, man, there's some serious ruts out there. Hey, kids that are on the track, beat it. Okay? Get off the track. We've told you many times.
Yeah, you in the blue tank
I know
top,
you're
we
trying to
see
get
you.
the tear-offs, but now's not the time. All right? So, hey, sign up, Sidewinder, 6 p.m. Bring your helmet, your gloves, pair of goggles. We got the bikes.
Looks
Sidewinder pit race. I said helmet. Pull the corn cobs out of your ears, woman. All right, here we are. 65cc LCQ. What is this?
Yeah.
Division 1, Division 2? What do we got?
This is LCQ. These are who didn't finish whatever top they needed to finish in Division 1 or 2. So we looks like the 619 out. Oh, nope, not quite. 619 in second, I believe. It's the 247. Easton Thays leading this 65cc 7-9 limited LCQ. That's a JMC Motorsports bike right there. If you want to get his sponsors a little more InsiderMX.com live feed time, go to that LCQ.
Yeah, I appreciate Jordan. I think that was his name. I met him this morning doing his videos, making B-Ray a YouTube star. But Easton riding for JMC Motorsports, Fly Racing 100% 60 Zilla grip tape. See a skateboarder, Flow Motorsports, Atlas Brace, Great Weather Engineering. Gotta love it.
What do you think they make at Great Weather Engineering?
Fasteners for your seat belt. Who knows? Something. They're engineering something over there with great weather. What's he looking back for? You don't need to look. Got to keep the eyes focused.
He's got the lead. The rest of the guys are still heading up number 7 as he was heading up number 9.
So Easton Thies here out of Montana, 9 years young. Copy that. Thank you. My eyes and ears and everything. Theys. So Easton Theys on the white flag lap.
For Mr. Theys. Mr. Theys heading up number 5 into number 6. Wrapping up his LCQ Moto win here. Our leader, Theys, went down. It's got a note here. Pro practice tomorrow morning, 7:45. Moto start at 8 o'clock, and we're going to start with Moto 11 tomorrow. That's Open B Limited. So pro practice, 7:45. Motos start at 8. And we may have had a lead change up there. Got a glimpse of Theys, I believe, up on top of number 7, going down maybe before coming down number 8. So we'll have to check as we come back into the 10 Commandments, see who's leading this group. Yeah, it was a 2:24 of Arnold taking the lead on that last lap, Dano. He's the one making his way to the podium for you.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, buddy, this is what I wanted to say. You came off that track this morning, and you were very upset, and you were crying. And I told you, hey, man, you got more chances. Don't worry. And what just happened right now?
I won first place.
That's right. See, you never give up. Pop that lid off. We'll thank Tagger. He's watching live. Go ahead. Take your hat off. Or your lid off. So see what I'm saying? You never give up. And you just prevailed right now. You put yourself in there. You won an LCQ. Go ahead. Look at that hairdo. I love it. All right, tell me about that moto.
The ruts were really big. It was a tough track. The ruts were a lot bigger this morning, and the track was just like way rougher. And the race was pretty good. I almost had the whole shot, and I got first place, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You turned that frown upside down, didn't you, pal?
Yeah.
All right, so you got some people you want to thank?
Huh?
You got some sponsors?
Yeah. I'd like to thank Flowvision.
Fantastic Sam's for this awesome hairdo.
RJR. Let's see. RJR, AEO. What? Yeah,
Well,
Deegan.
Danger Boy Deegan. All right. So congrats, man. And I want to ask you, when did you know you took the lead?
Up on the hill, I was on the kids, like, I was right behind him, and then he fell on the hill, and then I just passed him on the hill, but I only won because he fell.
No, because you never gave up.
Yeah.
All right, man, get out of here. Look at all these fans wanting to say hi to you. Sidewinder signups. The announcer's Tower of Power. Just bring your helmet, gloves. We got the rest. 6 p.m.,
Go
please.
sign up. Go sign up. Moto Playground Sidewinders tonight at 6 p.m. Just need a helmet, and you need to sign up. Then that's a wrap on day number 1. Reminder, we got pro practice tomorrow morning at 7:45. Moto starting at 8, and we are starting with race number 11, Open B Limited. So be ready in the morning. Open B Limited. You're going to be the first moto of the day. So that's a wrap on racing today. We will check in with you at 6 p.m. from the Moto Playground Sidewinder Racing. Have a good evening, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.
In Moto, when I first started with Ricky 20 years ago, cycling was not really that big a part of it. Well, my thought firstly with the e-bike, I just thought, okay, well, it's like an electric bike. It's just gonna go, you put it on and it does all the work for you. And people need to know it's an assist. And that's where they've got that balance so right, where it doesn't just take away the joy of training and riding mountain bike and doing trails and having fun. It's honestly just assisting you when you need it. Our main focus is on moto, but we need the cardio training to balance the moto. Well, when you're riding moto, your heart rate's sky high. Now, to balance it, we need something, you're not way out of your zone, you're actually improving your fitness, but getting a balance in your training. And that's where the e-bike fits. So for sure, for a moto guy, it's hands down the way to go.
folks, it does work. Mom came over, slapped